Hello again, it's your favorite crypto YouTuber. Not me. Okay. But it's still me with crypto analysis of Polkadot. Okay, let's do it on a daily chart and a short-term basis. Thank you for being here. After some consideration, I decided to analyze this coin because, well, something interesting might be happening or something interesting might be not happening. So we will do short-term analysis on the daily chart, talk about the direction and the targets and what's currently going on. I zoomed in quite enough to see the impulsive movement of Polkadot all the way from October 2023 when we were at the region of $3 to the tops of $9. So pretty nice move to the upside. Now we are in a retracement mode. But is the retracement over? That's the big question. Could be, but my hunch is telling me that it still isn't. Why is that? Because we are in an early phase of the bull and bigger corrections are still a possibility. Now let's talk about my band of 21 days, exponential and simple moving average. Since this point in October, you can see that it was the support of our impulsive move. Beautiful, beautiful, clean uptrend. Here we broke it, retested it, and since then we are in a downtrend. Facts. You see, DOT is making support, or let's say was making support here in November, in December, but in January, resistance, and all of this area resistance. Now, if we zoom in, it's quite clear what is happening right now. Pay close attention. Resistance, resistance, but after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green candles, we broke this resistance. And now we could be finding it as a support. We even had the yellow above the blue, which is a bullish sign. So things are aligning with the rising volume. All good. That said, I'm pretty skeptical about it. And I think because I mentioned a few minutes ago that we are in an early bull, that this is enough of correction and that this was a bottom. It could be. This week looks nice, but I think we are in for some of scare. One more time. Why do I mean that? Because we are slowly breaking those pretty important lines of resistance. I would like to see more vigor, more life to it, if you know what I mean. Now, it's in the coming days, if we can hold this level of below $7, 6.9, 6.8, 6.7, doesn't matter. This should become our clear area of support. This is still not clear to me. It's like we are consolidating inside of it. So, what would be clear? Well, the clearness would come if we would go to the upside and then make it a support. By the way, at the moment of making this video, we are finding ourselves again at the resistance point that we held in January. So, again, one more crucial barrier to cross. Yes, we have nice green days, but we do not have the current real momentum. So just for the reference, $7 is that first reference that we need to cross with higher momentum than we have today. Yes, Bitcoin is moving to the upside, almost touching those. I mean, not almost, but you know, on the way, 48, 49. But still, it looks kind of treacherous. It looks sketchy to me. You know that Bitcoin and cryptos like to surprise everybody. So thinking that Bitcoin and Polkadot had at the bottom at this area at around the end of January would be pretty naive, to say for certain. Okay, let's remove this and just, okay, by the facts, yes, some short-term momentum is on our side. We cannot deny that. We're above the band, we have the right alignment, it's all good. But I feel the retracement coming. I gotta say it, I don't care. I'm saying what I'm feeling and what the chart is kinda telling me. Okay, so let's zoom out now. Talk about one more thing, okay, you don't need here anymore. And that is the trend line that was a few days ago broken. One more time, I will say one thing, and that is that by the behaving of that trend line break here, it looks kinda weak. Look at the volume on the day of the break. Yes, it could be the real breakout, but are you considering that something this important, this was Christmas. Look at those touches, very nicely done. After we broke it, that maybe we will make one more push to the upside. Let me sketch it. And then do something like this, just to come back, retest the trend line, and then continue to the upside. Now, I assure you, this kind of move would crush many souls, and that is what crypto is all about. Soul crushing, the survival of the fittest. Hope you can agree with me on this. Even by drawing something like this, you can see a parallel channel to the downside that was broken here. So yes, we are not anymore in that first phase of a decline. But those things can bite you in the ass. I'm talking for my own experience. So many times I thought, oh, the channel to the downside is over, it's only up from here. Absolutely not. Don't rule out retest of the channel or even small dip into the channel so that all the souls that still remain are crushed. Talking from experience. Now let's again zoom out to find some new conclusions. Back to the starting point, practically where we started this video. Yes, now you can see clearly what is happening. And what you see, ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing a bull flag that just broke its flag. Here, we broke it. We have bull, we have flag, all the good stuff. And I'm not saying that this is not a bullish setup. I'm saying that retracement could be coming pretty soon and it could be pretty big. Now, since I showed you all the bullish evidence and the possibility of Polkadot going to the upside, let's talk about some levels. You know what? First, we're gonna sketch that Fibonacci from this point to this point. It's an easy fix. There we go. I'm gonna reinforce it, connecting the bodies just to get the clearer picture. And what the picture is telling me is this. On the upside, yes, in the coming days, we are traveling to $7.50. According to Fibonacci, it would align with this high, something like this. You can see why I talked about those regions of resistance. We might be on the way, but 7.5, 7.6 into those regions, okay? Then, what comes next is the important part. Are we going to go to all-time highs at 9.5? Or are we going to correct into our pretty important support zone of 6.5? Lately, I like to make bold claims, and this will be my claim. After $7.50, we are correcting not only to 38.2% that we done, it's a clear support for now. See it? Yeah, this level is a clear support. Now, 6.5 and 7.5, those are all the levels that are within our reach, let's say it like that, and could be realized pretty quickly else. But here comes the bold claim. You see this hurdle of a price and this wick. There is a high chance in my book that we are going into those levels. The green area could be fulfilled. Here we almost did that, but not to the fullest. And we haven't touched this high. That was important resistance in November. I would like to say this filled. I mean, not to say it filled, it is what it is, man. But 5.8 could be realized after this short-term momentum. And now the worst case scenario. If this wick isn't enough, ladies and gentlemen, I'll give you 61.8% retracement. Oh, by the way, 5.8 is 50% retracement. 61.8% retracement that could be realized if things go pretty bad. And you know crypto, one more time, could go bad. My question to you is, the level of 61.8 stands at $5.2. Can you withstand it? Do you see how important this price is, how many battles were fought here? That could be realized if we go there. This is the ultimate buy zone for Polkadot. 5.2, 5.8, very probable zone. 6.5 could easily get broken, but in the coming days we could be touching 6.6 and then make that bigger correction. Polkadot is obviously bullish on the short-term basis, but as we stretch out that short-term basis, it's getting much sketchier and much more important for you to realize that those lower prices that I just gave you could be a reality Do not panic. Yes, we are in the bull market, but the bull market is in its so early stage that is by many still not identified. Be the one to identify it, make your levels to buy, and just hear the roar.